time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to plank. Hey!
Hey everyone, welcome to Power Hour Live. Wednesday, October 22nd. S&P is currently down 43 points. NASDAQ down 296. Russell down 37. Dow's down 346. Russell is the weakest. S&P is the least weak. Gold is flat. Silver's up 1%. Notes and bonds and yields pretty flat. Oil's up 3%. Natural gas down about a half. All the grains finish green. Euro and the pound are pretty flat. Bitcoin is down 3.3%. The VIX up 6%, back up to 18.94. I guess that's about right where it opened. It got above 21 there for a brief period. 21.01 was the high tick in the VIX. As far as my trades go today on my BIX, I got hit with, I had one double stop, but one of my put sides got hit with pretty good slippage, $5.60. And so, let's see, TAT shows I'm down 2,800 after selling some longs. I am currently actually down about 1,600. So after the debauchery started, I went ahead and shut down any new tranches, no DDBs either. I've got my one DTE that I transformed from yesterday. I assume that's going to hit minimum profit. Yeah, that one will most likely hit minimum profit at the end of today. And then the one that expires tomorrow, need that to get above 67.65 by tomorrow's expiration. I also got hammered with some big slippage on an Elmo to the tune of, my stop was at 50%, got out at 282% on that quick spike back up. Didn't have a chance to get any value out of the longs either. So ended up taking about an $8,600 loss on that 5-lot Elmo. So that was a real doozy. Then I made about 3,500 on day trades, including some vertical spreads in SPX that I was doing. So I think that is it for me. Oh, I've got the Netflix earnings trade from yesterday. That's most likely going to be a loser. It was bullish and it went bearish. So I have till Friday. But unless we get a massive bounce in Netflix, that'll be a loser. We do have Tesla and IBM after the bell, which I'll check out here shortly. Chad, how's your day?
Yeah, one DTE hit my first profit target, and then I closed it out before it got stopped out. Tried to save a little bit, ended up being a little red trade. But on a TLC trade, thinking that price was going to chomp around yesterday's low, and that was inaccurate. So that was a full stop. Did a short put vertical, got some profits on that. And then just kind of been sitting on the sidelines when the debauchery started. Nothing on at the moment.
Yeah, we had that big flush down, and then it immediately got snapped back up. Then we came all the way back down through it, and now we've been grinding higher ever since. As far as biggest movers today, On the red side, a lot of quantum names, QBTS, OKLO, Netflix with the earnings. Carvana's down 8.5%. MSTR, crypto's getting hit. MSTR's down 7, coin down 6. Handful of green stocks, DK&G up 4%, Halliburton up 3.5%, IBM's up almost 2%. Walmart, Google had some news come out. It's up about 0.5%. Microsoft was fairly strong this morning, and it's holding green.
I was surprised that that big move down got bought up pretty quick, and I was surprised we then went back down through lows.
Man, when I so
Quick.
that on that flush, I had my puts for my Elmo, and I think I saw them at like $12, but I had an order in. I was trying to get a little bit more, and it just shot up, and I literally ended up getting like 55 cents out of them. That's how quick that bounce was. And then then I held them because I was like, maybe we'll come back down, and we did. And right here, they were only like $4.
Oh.
And then it bounced, and then we came back down, and I was getting ready to start closing some, and then it shot up, and then I got 55 cents.
Yeah. I couldn't figure out what it wanted to do, because usually when you get a bounce back up like that, it doesn't then come back down through lows. And before it did, what was that, 5, 10, 15, 20, about 30 minutes or so, it just chopped. So you're thinking, okay, that we're not going any lower. And then all of a sudden, dropped again.
Yeah, I kind of thought we may not be done, which is why I held my puts right there. But yeah, they did not gain much value on that down move. I just thought there might be, not just looking at price action, I just thought there might be more legs to that news, but it just kind of, just like this news kind of came and went.
Well, last time there was news out about it, it had a massive collapse. Like, it went on most of the day.
Here is Tesla, all-time high 488 and change, currently at 437. $27.5 expected move. Currently trading at 437, so if I go bullish, that'd be about 463-ish.
You're not sure what to think of Tesla earnings.
Go two lotter. Actually, I'll do three. Try to get filled at 202. No fill at 202. Prices run away. Oh yeah, Tesla's moving up. No fill at 208. Oh, there we go. Filled at 208. And there's IBM. IBM ticked a new all-time high of 301 a couple weeks ago. Currently at 287. How are the options in here? 45 cents wide. Yeah, not bad. Decent volume. I'm just gonna stick with Tesla though. Just stick with my buddy Tesla for now. Netflix is not really participating in this bounce like the other guys. Microsoft was up big. It came all the way down and touched unchanged. Now it's bouncing. A lot of chip stocks were acting pretty weak. A couple of them had little bounces at the open, like MU, AMD, but they definitely sold off hard. SMH never got positive on the day. I'm not going to trade these, but I'm going to model these Tesla calendars through earnings to see how they act. The first one is with Friday's expiration in the front and then 30 days out in the back, 440 call calendar. And then same expiration dates, but the 440 put calendar. Those shouldn't be much different. I'm just curious to see if there's a couple $1 difference in the price of the put versus the call. And then I'm looking at a further out version. Oh, I diagonalized this a little bit to flatten it out to see how that reacts. So anyway, so I'm just watching. Yeah, I guess I'll set one up in IBM to watch as well. I'll also look at just the next expiration out on the longs. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to watch those. Tony's putting his real money on the line. I'm just going to model mine for now. It's been a while since I traded any calendars through earnings. What did you end up getting out of the Netflix one for? Are you still holding in hopes? Are you still hoping? Yeah, and then when you're down, it's kind of tempting to hold. I kind of think you got to treat these as simply just an earnings play, right? Like put it on the night before, take it off in the morning, winner or loser. I don't know. I mean, that's just my initial thought. Because there's so much post-earnings drift a lot of times, it seems like. Seems like it could take a loser to a worse loser or a winner into a loser a lot of times. APP just went through highs of day. It's up 3%. CoreWeave, big bounce back. Not quite up to highs of day, but bigger bounce than most. The only python I know is the snake, Joey. So I don't have it. I don't have that for you. Let's see. There are some other earnings, if anyone is interested. And those are Alcoa, LRCX, Lam Research, American Airlines, Honeywell, Dow, Hasbro, Southwest Airlines is tradable, T-Mobile. IBM. So is that, why is it recommended? Is that because the expected actual move is typically smaller than or the realized move is typically smaller than the expected move, or why is that? Or is that not part of the deal? Or is it based on the implied volatility versus the front and back? Oh yeah, navigation trading earnings. It's coming out in a couple years. A lot of red tape to go public these days. Average volume in the last 30 days. Okay. IV realized versus implied for the past 30 days. Slope of IV implied front versus back. Got it. Okay. S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, all pumping, along with most stocks, pushing. The squeeze is on.
Yeah, it's gotten quite a bit back.
Just another little flush with a squeeze. That's all that was, I guess. I mean, this market is so resilient, man. Yeah, there's a one-day chart of SPX. It's gotten over half of it back. Yeah, PLTRs had a nice bounce. Dev D, Tony posted a video in the 0 DTE chat yesterday. So if you scroll up a little bit. Here, I'll link it. Might check out his software. He's got a software that kind of shows provides all kinds of volatility statistics around a lot of different things. So I may check that out. Mahomey? Yeah, I'll do a Mahomey. Let's see, we're trading at about 6,700. It's going to be cheap right now. Less than $1, maybe around 80, 90 cents. Beyond Meat back in action. I took it off my watch list a long time ago, but we used to trade it all the time. But
You did. I didn't.
You didn't?
No. Fig meat?
But it was trading for 50 cents on Friday. Shot up to $1.50. Then shot up to 3.5, and then shot up to 7.5 today after they announced they were going into Walmart. But big sell-off today. Trading was halted at one point. Got some Wall Street bet meme action going on today. I did not participate. $3 stock in the at-the-money options with 2 days to expiration are trading for 92 cents. That's some. Look at the volume. Holy moly, that's a lot of volume. $96,000 on the $4 strike, or 96,000 contracts. On the put side, 143,000 on the $3 puts. Whew. For comparison, SPY at the money strikes with 2 days to expiration. 14,000, 18,000, 17,000. Now the 0 DTE or more. 300,000, 400,000. I guess let's look at Tesla. That'd be, of course, it's a lot bigger. 27,000, 25,000. Anyway, you look at it, some crazy volume. Got MOC in 4 minutes. 6,700 fly, still only trading for $1.20, it looks like. Yeah, staying cheap. Not sure how early we'll get in here. Maybe I'll try a little scalp with you. Opt for dollar. So as soon as you get filled, you put in an order to book 50 cents. Is that what you do? Or do you put it in as an OCO with the profit target already there? And I'm just going to do it manually. A lot of movement today, though. I'm definitely going to hold some to the bell if I can get filled. Still trading pretty cheap. U.S. Treasury Secretary Bessent, a substantial pickup in Russia sanctions expected. We'll announce the Russia sanctions today or tomorrow, and oil is moving higher, it looks like. Yeah, oil is moving. Oh, so you try to get in at 250, out at $2? $250 might be a really late fill today. Maybe I'll hold the call side and I'll scalp the put side.
1 minute now until we get the market on close imbalance.
Yeah, they're staying cheap so far. MOC in 10 seconds.
Market on close imbalance. S&P 500 buy side 987 million. Nasdaq 100 buy side 936 million. Dow 30 buy side 64 million. Mag 7 buy side 432 million.
Little less than a billy. Buy side. Looks Looks like the OO butterfly is around $1.40 maybe.
Wouldn't be surprised if we finished at 6,700 for the day. I'll work an 05.
Opt for dollar on your OCO on that. Do you do a first triggers all? Okay. Got it. Okay. OO fly is getting a little closer. $1.75 maybe. Start working the OO. Trading around 98. Needs to bounce back up a little bit. It might get filled. If it bounces a point. It's getting close, right around $2. Need a little bounce. There we go. Filled at $2. All right, now it's time to scalp. Yeah, so here's my order on my scalp. Oops. Trying to get filled at 250, and if I
It's been
do,
10
then I'll
minutes
have
time
a
now.
$2
At 5
order.
minutes past the hour, we're expecting earnings from SAP, their Q3 2025 earnings. Estimated EPS
What? Up for dollar. You told me don't take anything less than 250.
$9.09
What
billion.
happened? Cheated. I got filled at 250. I've got to order $2. See if I can hit it. Need a quick little move.
I think SPX is tired.
Yeah, it's been a workhorse today. Come on, just need a little wiggle. Just a little wiggle. Just a little wiggle. Got about 2.5 minutes here. Looks like it's still trading for around 260, 270. Yeah, it looked like it got up to $3. Keep on dipping, it might hit it. Looks like it should be filling. Didn't fill. There we go. $2 for a scalp. Scalping Mahomes. Still have my other one I'm holding. I like the old Mahomes scalp op for dollar. It only had to move a few points. Now I need below 95. Oh, you're not messing around, Tony. 10 different stocks? Are there 10 liquid stocks liquid enough to trade on? All right, we're in the 95 handle. Got less than a minute. Let's get below 95. Let's get a 94 print. Call it a day. Back to 98.
Told you, it's just like 6,700.
$99. Uh-oh. Got to move. Got to move. Not looking
Order
good.
cancelled. Order cancelled.
And not a good ending for the main Mahomes, but the scalp helped a little bit. 66.99.47. Pretty much a pin for that Mahomes. All right, all. That's a wrap. Everybody have a great night. We'll be back tomorrow. Same bat channel, same bat time. Have a good night. Cheers.